Hello, I'm David Lopez for JavaOne, and I'm here today with Stephen Chin, who is the Java Programming Co-Chair, among other things. Hello, Stephen. How are you today?
Good. Thanks a lot
Good.
for agreeing to do the interview. Or you
Yeah,
should be
thanks for being
taking
here today.
maybe.
So could you tell us a bit about yourself and your role in this year's JavaOne Conference?
Sure. So I'm the Java Community Manager for OTN and also the JavaOne Content Co-Chair together with Sharath Chander. And we put together all of the conference for the upcoming JavaOne San Francisco conference that's going to be taking place in October of this year. We have a bunch of different tracks for the conference. So there's a core Java platform track, and that has to do a lot to do with the core Java virtual machine, upcoming features in Java 9 and Java 10, some stuff about the implementation of Lambdas and Nashorn and different stuff for Java 8. Java and security track, and the Java and security track is all about how you can make your Java web applications more secure, what we're doing to improve the security of the Java platform, in general, kind of security breaches, security topics by noteworthy security experts in the industry. Emerging languages. So emerging languages is all about different languages which run on the JVM. So, Scala, Groovy, Kotlin, Ceylon, JRuby, any number of, even Nashorn, our own JavaScript interpreter or compiler, runs on the JVM as well. So those are all good examples of different languages and technologies you'll see in the emerging languages track. We have a new Java DevOps in the cloud track, which focuses on how you can run Java in the cloud on infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, doing microservice architectures, integrating more DevOps with your development process, using Docker and other containerized stuff. Then Java and the Internet of Things. So that's all about how you can program for embedded platforms and devices, use Java to build the future Internet of Things devices, Java Mobile Edition, then Java and server-side development. So this is our EE track, which is probably the biggest use case for Java currently. Java clients and user interfaces. So doing Java effects, Java Swing, Java AWT, other rich client applications on the JVM. And the last one is a merged track. So this year we merged the Java development tools and Agile techniques track. And this is the best way to find out about how to use Java in your company with different processes like Scrum, Kanban, XP, and also different development tools like IDEs or performance profiling tools or different things for working with large-scale Java applications.
Great. So as you know, the acceptances have just gone out, so the content catalog is live. Could you tell us a bit about sort of how they go about selecting the individual abstracts that will be presented at the conference?
Sure. So we have program committees, which are composed of noteworthy community members for each of the tracks. We also have program chairs, which kind of shepherd and make sure that we get the proper number and variety of voting on the different sessions and topics. And they also solicit speakers to do additional submissions. So we had a huge number of submissions this year, over 1,000 submissions to the JavaOne call for papers. And from this, each of the track leads kind of suggests different talks, which they like to do in the tracks. And then Sharath and I, as the content chairs, go through and make the final recommendations and push things out for the content catalog, which is now live. So just last Friday, we sent out speaker acceptances. So you can actually find all the conference sessions, conference sessions, birds of feather sessions, and tutorials are all online now if you want to take a look at what the JavaOne content is.
Very cool. And I know you will be presenting yourself. So could you give us a little bit of what you'll be presenting on?
Sure. So yeah, besides being content chair and doing interviews and various other stuff, I still I still have some interesting technical stuff which I care about to talk about. So last year I did a talk on Agile. It was Confessions of an Agile Methodologist, where I went over some of my experience being a Agile practitioner for the past, well, over a decade. And I'm following it up this year with a talk which I'm co-speaking with Peter Van de Voort on for 14 years of Agile, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And of course, we'll sensationalize the bad and the ugly, but hopefully some good things will come out of it as well. Yulan and I are going to be doing a Java Community Insider Secrets session. So Yulan is my co-Java community manager who helps me with the Java Twitter handle, Facebook, and all the social channels. And we're going to be talking a little bit about how you can get involved in Java user groups, be a JCP participant, attend conferences for free whenever you want to, anywhere in the world. all the sort of fun little insider tricks on ways to engage and interact with the Java community and in general do cool stuff without paying a lot. I'm also going to do a video retrospective about the past 20 years of Java to celebrate the fact this is the 20th year of Java. See, I have my 20 years of Java t-shirt on as well with the commemorative logo. And the goal is to get some of the luminaries and folks who built Java to talk a little bit about their experience, especially from a technical standpoint about like the earlier version 1, version 0 Java compilers, a little bit about the projects like the Green Project, which actually kicked off Java, and then early implementations of technologies which we use today, from the actual technology implementers all the way up to present Java, and a little bit about the future. Let's see. Boop, 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 boo. Oh, and I also have an IoT session as well. So Sham and I are going to talk a little bit about IoT and what's in it for Java professionals, to kind of give an overview of for people who are interested in pursuing IoT as a career, how they can get involved and actually do more interesting things in that space, coming from a Java development background. So that's the sort of stuff I'm doing, but also I'll be doing interviews like this at JavaOne and other fun stuff. So
you're a very busy guy then.
Some days, yeah. Apparently not today. Today I'm just hanging out with my friends. Now he's gonna visit the Oscon Kids Day coming up this weekend. So he's a busy guy.
That's great. Well, we're happy to have you. So could you tell us a little bit about JavaOne, as in what's your favorite part about JavaOne?
My favorite part of JavaOne is, while we have a lot of good technical content, over 400 sessions, BOFs, hands-on labs, and tutorials, I actually think the best part of JavaOne is the networking. So it's what a lot of people call the hallway track, where you just walk around and bump into interesting people, have conversations with different folks who you would never meet in a casual setting, like JVM language authors, book authors, people writing open source frameworks, people who are like JCP spec leads. And they're just kind of, most of those folks are, besides presenting, they're just kind of hanging out, walking around in the Java hub or roaming the hallways at JavaOne. So it's a really good chance to kind of casually meet and greet with folks who are building some of the technologies which all of us use on a daily basis.
Great, and who knows, if you go to JavaOne, you might even run into Steven himself. Yes, so before we go, what are you looking forward to at this year's JavaOne? Any sessions that really caught your eye?
Well, since I've been looking at lots of sessions, there's quite a few. Some noteworthy speakers who I think always deliver really good talks and are going to be back at JavaOne this year. So we of course have Venkat Subramaniam. Oh, looks like the internet just froze there for a sec. So he's going to be chatting about lambdas and a bunch of other topics at JavaOne. And his talks are always really interesting because he does live coding. So no slides. He's just kind of, coding and talking and explaining topics on the fly. Adam Bien does a similar style of presentation, and his talks are really cool. So he submitted a bunch of talks for JavaOne, which I'm really excited about as well. We have some really good JSF talks as well. Lots of good IoT content came in for different people building devices. Quite a lot of good Agile talks as well. This is the second year we have a big Agile focus at the conference. So I mean, there's pretty much content for everybody at JavaOne. It's just a matter of finding what your passion or your niche is, and there'll be something interesting there to watch or talk about.
Great. So any final thoughts before we let you go?
No, I mean, I'm hoping that folks who are watching the live stream or watch the recording are interested to attend JavaOne. While I should know this, I don't really know, but I'm sure there's some really good early bird discounts going on right now.
Yes, there are.
I'm sure you could save a lot of money by signing up early, and given San Francisco hotel availability, that's probably prudent to sign up early and take advantage of discounted hotels or Airbnb or whatever your favorite fare is. And then for folks who are members of Java user groups, I believe we also have Jug discounts as well. So reach out to your local Java user group and see if you can't get an even bigger discount.
Great. Well, Stephen, you've been very helpful. Thanks for joining us today.
Okay. Thanks a lot, David.
Have a good one.